Yo, what's up, guys? It's Looney, and today we're going to dive into option strategies or strategies in general for different account sizes, whether you have $100, $1,000, $10,000, or even more. I'm going to show you how to approach these trades and these strategies to optimize your risk and maximize growth potential. So I've been pretty quiet recently, and that's because I've been working on a project. I just took out $1,000 and I put it into different investments. I'm not really going to go over it in this video because they are risky investments, but that's why you see my account is at 29,000 instead of like 30,000 or 31. It's because I realized the gain of 1,000 I just took out. And I took it from one of these puts. I ended up closing them and then just transferred it back to another investment. So let's get into this, and let's start with the small strategy. So $100. So with $100, I would really just stick to looking at like 5 different stocks and doing whatever you kind of wish to do with those, whether you want to just dollar cost average. And I would look at like Tesla, Apple, Nvidia, like those big stocks that are for growth, and they really just kind of go up over a long time. So they're good for beginners because you don't want to lose in the beginning, even though it's good to learn early, but you don't want to get discouraged in the beginning. So investing in safe companies in when you first start off is a great idea. If you want to go more risky and do options and you want to get your foot in the option trading, you could just buy deep in the money calls or deep out of the money calls, and they're super cheap. So that is a strategy. I don't really recommend that. If you do it on like Tesla, on like earnings, you can earn a lot of money doing that, but that's not really something I recommend for a long-term strategy, although you can make a lot of money. But I would just recommend that safe income, just investing maybe in one crypto, maybe just do Bitcoin, and then 4 other stocks. I would really just stick to 4 investments, maybe an ETF, anything that is very strong. Stick with strong companies in the beginning, and you'll learn from very early on that that is very important. It's to just pick good companies. Okay, let's move over to $1,000, a little bit more flexibility. You can add some diversity to your strategies while also protecting your account from big losses. This is where I could recommend maybe cash secured puts like I'm doing, which they are kind of expensive, but this one is a little cheaper alternative is this NEO at $5, and you only need 500, so it's 50%. And you can make these trades, but you can invest in more stocks, maybe look into doing the wheel strategy. This is how you can grow your portfolio and then diversify even more. So that's what I'd recommend with the $1,000. And once again, I'd stick to good, safe companies, growth companies, like big ones like Nvidia or Tesla. Those are really good ones, strong ones. Now we're going to look at 10,000 or even more than 10,000. So this is a little bit more room for strategic and diversify even further. At this level, you can start beginning to blend in like cash secured puts and covered calls and maybe even add in some spreads. I don't do spreads because 1, I'm not qualified. I didn't get the level 3 option trading, and 2, I'm making enough with just the wheel strategy. So that's why I'm not doing it, but you can do credit spreads that are very good to mix in. And you can mix in some crypto and start going more in the risky trades because now you're a little bit more comfortable with losing money. Because when you have less money, you're a little more cautious about how much you have. As you start to grow, you start to realize that you don't need to be looking at this constantly. It's going to grow over time. It takes time for it to grow. And yeah, to not really try and time the market. So yeah, you can clearly see I was in the red for crypto for a while, and I just dollar cost averaged every day. And then just all of a sudden, it just bounced up to 50%. So I'm doing pretty good with that. And also take your profits with that. So I took some profits, like I took 1,000 off, like I said earlier in the video. But even go into more smaller companies now that are a little more mid-cap, like SoFi is a good one, or a lot of these mining companies I like, but even like cheaper stocks, even growth stocks are really good. So NEO is another good one I recommend. And although it's going to be down, or I think it's going to go down a little bit just because of how the election went. It's going to hurt a lot of Chinese companies. But TSM's one that should be getting hurt because it is a Taiwan company. I do know it's coming to the United States, so that should help it out. But I would look to diversify with the industries, diversify with the markets, diversify with investments like crypto, diversify with strategies. Do you sell puts, covered calls, and credit spreads, or even long-term leap options like buying calls? I might look into that pretty soon. So there you have it. How would I approach option trading or strategies in general at $100, $1,000, and $10,000, and so on? Each level has different goals and ways to optimize growth while keeping risk under control. Start small, scale up as you grow, and always remember the importance of risk management in options trading. Thanks for watching. Drop a comment if you're trading at any of these levels and let me know which strategies you're using. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and let's try and get to 100K. Right now I'm at 30. And don't forget to check out my Discord. This is where I share my updates. It's a little bit more active on there for my investments. So links will be in the description. Check it out. Until next time, peace.